To check, it's a double check.
Okay.
The pharmacy put them in here, and I check if they are the same as written on the list.
I think that 50% of the patients in hospitals don't need to be in a hospital if the infrastructure in the neighborhood was different. So what we are doing is working together with hospitals and family doctors to create a better infrastructure in the community.
Try to convince him to move a little more, but you can't push him. He doesn't want to be pushed. Just try to remind him that
a relation based on trust and based on professional ethics, then you should not split up the delivering the care and do the evaluation. It should be done by the same person.
No, we don't have visitators anymore. We did have them, but they are. We left that idea because it took too much time.
where do you have most of the pain? Oh.
小的团队的一个魅力就在于，我们没有办公室人员，我们也没有经理，就是如果我们的病人打电话找我们的话，接电话的肯定是那些日常上他们家去护理他们的那些人员。
We try to use the language of the nurses. We got paid by the health insurance in Holland, so we got paid for the things we are billing, and because we have a very effective organization, because we don't have many overhead costs, we have a surplus. Yes. Because we are not for profit. Yeah. We have a surplus, and the surplus we can use for education, innovation, and also to pay for an extra bonus.
I got this feeling inside my bones. It goes electric wavy when I turn it on. Off from my city, off from my home. We're flying up no ceiling when we...
And when you become older, it can become more difficult. But I see a lot of elder persons also have a lot of wisdom, so a lot of knowledge. You should not see elderly as victims, I think. Elderly can learn.
Maar opvullen.
For 35 people, all single people, come every week to eat here. It's a good thing. We've got 8 volunteers. Okay. Every week they cook the meal for the people. They pay 4 euros.
Okay.
And they get two dishes.
Sometimes people say, I can't do it. And they are afraid to come in. And you talk with them 5 minutes, then they say, oh, maybe I can. And they try it, and suddenly they make something out of their own. So the brain starts to work. Mm-hmm. Then they want to make more and more.
A lot of interventions we are doing, we are not paid for. But it's no problem, as long as we get paid more than the costs are. So we say it's part of your professional work. It's not always that you should think about this intervention, am I paid for this intervention? No, it's part of a program, a program based on a holistic perspective.
Box with the money for next week. Every activity you see here, different activities, pay their money and we put it in a box for next week.
If people are not mobile anymore, if they, for example, they are old and have a lot of impairments or handicaps, try to find out if people can learn again how to be mobile.
You can choose between different distances, 400 meter, 1,000 and 2,500 meter. And we do it because we believe it's important to move. No matter your age, no matter your possibility to walk, when you have a walker.
For treating a wound, you get paid a lot of money. When the wound is healed, you don't get paid anymore. So some organizations said, some providers, it's better that the wound stays open and you get paid still, because then we get this high tariff, than that the wound gets healed. And that's a very, we call it a very perverse incentive.
Thuiszorg met het opknippen van al die taken.
You have a lot of freedom to do the job
with your own personality. You get space to work with your colleagues, to care more deeply for the clients.
But I never thought I'd go work in a home care for the money. No, it's because I like to do it. And that's a big difference, I think.
In our organization, it's very important to have a very close team because we don't have a manager, so we have to. The team building is very important. Yeah.
And we have to trust each other and know what is her best side, what's my best side, so we can complete the other. When you were in hospital at work, you have more pressure. The pressure and, how do you say, the level, we're all the same. Yes, there's no difference between a nurse or practice care people. They're all the same.
What you see if you put professionals together.
当我们把一个专业的团队组合在一起，这个队伍其实很小，可能团队8到10个人，最多12个人而已。大家通常都很热爱自己的工作，也以自己的专业工作。所以如果有人做不好的话，其实不用等到客户抱怨，团队成员其实大家都会有所察觉，不像传统的组织，有时候问题会被好像埋在里面。
Making decisions is something that becomes very hard for people with Alzheimer's. And I have some sort of idea of what they might like. I try to help them by saying so. Instead of saying all the words and all the names of the dishes, I would make it very simple and say like we either have fish or we have meat, just to make it more simple for them.
I applied here, and this is like, it's not therapy what we're doing here. Well, we just look at what the people want. We think it's very necessary to just adjust to their needs.
Het kan ook hoor, maar het is wel leuk als het doorloopt. It's very necessary because they don't think they can do very much.
Ja, dat is het idee, hè?
But we can do it together, and there's a twinkling in their eyes. There is that's such a good feeling.
You come here, you like the music, or you like to go to the farm?
No, to speak with the people.
I just gave him the bat and he went 2, 3, 4, and luckily our double bass player just shot off, went boom, 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 and off we went. There were 3 of us. We were like maniacs, and he was just. And then at the end he said, "Oh, that was lovely." We were just going. But it was wonderful to see because the man spent most of the day very passive.